So here I am the week of Valentine's Day, staying in a hotel room because of a snowstorm. I'm basically just going to be sleeping here with a little bit of downtime, but I still brought pretty much everything that I own. There, it's all in here now. Now I'm going to put it all places and make this place feel cozy. And I brought some stuff to work on, so ultimately I'm going to turn this into like a crafting table. Okay, so I started by putting my clothes in the drawers because I thought, why not? Some of my basic creature comforts. Okay, so I got this stuff going on here. These little rabbits, they have excessive glitter even for me. And if you know me, that is saying something. Okay. And I brought, this is what Jacqueline got me for Christmas. It's cute. I did a lot of soul searching before I put these items here. This always goes by my bed. It'll either be the purple one or the black one. They trade places. Anyway, this and this go together, and this go together. And I would normally put those kind of things by my pocket stuff, but those are in the bathroom. Just listen to me. This was the only spot that made sense, so I wasn't going to lose them. I gotta get water. And that's what I'm gonna change into after my shower. Okay, so I've got this bag of salt, which I already put some around my car. And then I've got this thing. And then Larry's supposed to be bringing me a little shovel. He was gonna pick me up at Walmart. And then, so when I wake up in the morning, because I always get up and go back to sleep on the first night to go to work, then I'll go out and dig my car out for the first time. Okay, so I'm actually getting kind of tired, but I did want to do some of this stuff, and I kind of have a little bit of a plan. I've got several things going on. I've got my glue gun set, like it's not plugged in right now, obviously, but I've got it over on that chair there, and I'm going to do that stuff tomorrow, and I've got the little sign thing. I'm going to glue the little gnomes on there. And I figured out that I'm going to stack them since I have multiples of the same one. They're really see-through because you could almost use them like those decals that you put on a window. But anyway, you can still kind of see the board through one. So I'm going to stack them up so that they're more opaque. Cover that flower up. And then I haven't decided if I'm going to paint on it or not. I don't really know that, but I'm going to glue that garland on there. I know that. And there might be flowers. Not real sure. I have freaking no idea what I'm doing with those Valentine's decorations, but they're not really Valentine's decorations. It's got them because they're pretty, pretty hearts. You know, but whatever. Anyway. So I'm going to take these little pieces of clover off. Well, they're not clover, I guess, but they kind of look like clover. We're going to cut them off here and put them, so this is going to be for that hanging clover thing that I put the gold, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, yoink. Nice and warm in here. Heater keeps going on all the time though. I'm a little weirded out being in here by myself, and there is a very strange man down the way there. When I very first got here, it was strange. I think he was standing outside when I pulled up because it was weird. Because I was like, oh good, because I always planned on pulling in backwards so that I could get out easily. I have a freaking plan here. I've got salt. I've got my window scraper thingy. I got a fucking shovel. I got steel-toe boots, so. But anyway, I pull in, and I was so proud of myself. I backed into that spot like a freaking boss. So I was like, oh man, yeah, he just watched me do that. I bet I did a really stupid job. And it popped up in the thing, and I'm like, what? It's perfect. But anyway. So I got out, and I came in. And I went through the whole check-in process, which was a pain in my derriere. I paid for it all online with PayPal because I'm going through a debt consolidation, debt relief thing, or whatever. It's a whole fucking thing. Anyway, I don't have a credit card right now. I don't even have a debit card. I've never had a debit card. It's having a hard time. Not going down rabbit trails. Anyway, what the fuck was I saying? Pulled in the parking spot like a boss. Went through the whole checkout process. Oh, that was a pain in my ass because I didn't have a credit card, so I texted Jacqueline. She was nice, let me use hers. I paid for it online with PayPal, but they were like, you have to have it for incidentals. I mean, I guess I know that. Whatever. So, like a genius, and here I was thinking I was doing so good preparing, and like I even like, so I recently, like I've been playing with ChatGPT. Why wouldn't you? It's amazing. But I downloaded the app and then I just like kept fucking with it, and I just like created my own personal assistant. Anyway, we made an awesome list on everything that I was gonna need and timeline and all this other shit. And then, like a real genius, I put my purse inside this this blanket, which I had all my shit inside of, and I wrapped it up hobo style. You know? So I had to have my blankie. Okay, so anyway, let me just finish this story real quick. Work on this, but okay, so I pulled in the parking spot and I got in here. I got all checked in and everything. And I had to, I buried my purse. That was the whole thing. So I got in there and get my purse out and get my freaking ID out because I had to have my ID. That's where I was going with this. So I'd already gotten hold of Jacqueline. She gave me the picture, gave me the numbers. It's all in there. It's all good. We're all good. And I get my freaking hobo bag put all back together. This was the weird part. I get to the top of the stairs at this exact moment. This weird guy from the parking lot comes bebopping through that door that I just came through, that I was standing in the lobby for several minutes, but at that moment he comes through, and he hollers up hi at me, which was strange. I don't know this man. I thought he was talking to the guy in the lobby, which would make sense to me, but then I looked back and he was looking up at me. So that was weird. So anyway, I just carry on about my business. I'm looking for my number. And he's like behind me and he's like, says something like he's gonna go around me, you know. I'm like, passing on the left, you know, trying to make it not weird. And this motherfucker goes, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you, I'm gonna get you. I'm not even playing. So I'm just kind of like, oh, all right, you're weird. This is weird. I'm weird now. And so he watches me go into my fucking room, which I did the, yeah, and I can scream really loud, just so that you know. But anyway, that same fucking guy later, Larry was here and he brought me some food and stuff. And when he left, that same guy goes by my door again, and he's been by. So every time I've gone outside, he's been there. It's been really weird. I don't know if I'm the only other person here. No, there's several cars out there. I don't know why he locked on me, just because he happened to be standing outside when I pulled in, I guess. But when Larry was leaving, dude goes by while the door is open and makes eye contact with me. So anyway, Larry fucking looks at him and he's like, hey, clear her all out. And then he left. Okay. So, I mean, I guess I should tell you part of what my plan is here. So, we're going to put this, the idea is I'm going to border this thing, or I guess I have enough. I could even just fucking, like, the whole thing could be like that. I can just glue them all down there. I definitely, I mean, I wanted to keep the clover shape, obviously. And something like that. I'm pretty sure I can bend it to my will using glue or scissors. But then I also want to incorporate these bells. So, that's the idea. Okay, I did 3 bundles like this, and now I'm really tired. What I'm going to end up doing is just covering this whole thing with these little leaves, and probably that's going to be enough bells. But I'll do that part tomorrow. I'm going to go to bed for now. Then I'm going to get up and get the free breakfast in the morning, and then I'm going to go back to bed. So for now, that's it.